Kevin, you're such a gourmand.
I cooked my way through Julia Child's cookbook, and now I'm halfway through the Twilight cookbook. Last night, I had Edward's cornflake chicken.
Perfect. Hey guys, we have a friend of the show back in the house today. I don't know if you can see him right here next to me, but it's Brian Baumgartner.
Hi guys! I'm so excited to be back!
He just braved an hour and a half of traffic to be here. Something I wouldn't do for literally anybody.
Weird.
And we're here to talk about his new cookbook, for which I wrote the foreword. You can see him right here.
Forward writer!
Forward writer. It's a really exciting cookbook. I love that you're tackling barbecue next,
Yes.
after chili, like these are the comfort foods. What's your connection to barbecue?
It's really me. I mean, chili truly is not. I don't know if you've ever seen The Office, but there was an incident that happened, and I sort of fell into chili.
Yes.
Because I'm from Georgia. Barbecue has been a part of my life since I was a kid. So I live out in California now. The weather is good, and when I'm home, I'm really out at a grill, at a smoker, 4 or 5 nights a week.
Wow.
I love doing it.
The Seriously Good Barbecue Cookbook is in stores and on Amazon now. Please go order it because it's really, really good. And I wrote a little something for it, so you have to, because you subscribe to this channel. So contractually, check the fine print, you know.
Have to.
You have to.
Have to.
I want to thank Squarespace for sponsoring this episode and supporting the BCU from the very beginning. I'm excited to announce my new website, babi.sh, or as I like to call it, babi.sh. The ultimate destination for all things BCU. There's all the recipes from my videos, exclusive new recipes. You can search by genre or ingredient. You can even toggle between US and metric and scale the serving size. We heard your feedback about everything you wanted from the site, so that's what we did. You can get 10% off your first Squarespace order by visiting squarespace.com/babish.
Today,
Yes.
we're talking about a cookbook that you wrote well before you wrote a cookbook.
Yes.
Because we have here another infamous moment from The Office, the Twilight cookbook.
Yes.
From which your character was Julia-ing his way through the Twilight cookbook.
Well, Pam needed my help, so
Yes.
I had to help her.
It was noble, yes.
Yes, it was a noble experiment.
And an incredible joke, because it's so funny to say, Edward's cornflake chicken.
Yeah.
Now, this was not in the cookbook, but they added it because you said it, which is historic, if you ask me.
Is that true?
That's true.
I did not know that.
In fact, you're
it
quoted.
says
in
it
there.
right here?
Yep.
Wow.
They added it to the second edition.
I love that.
Just look at that photography.
That doesn't look that good.
Look at this recipe. Chicken, cornflakes, oil, salt and pepper.
No, but it's salt and pepper to taste.
To taste. No, you're right. Jeez.
So there's, so you can keep adding salt and pepper to taste. Yeah. By the way, are you aware that the oven is 425 degrees?
And it is preheated to that effect.
Wow.
Yeah. And you
is
bake it for how long? 45 minutes. you bake
45
this
minutes
chicken.
at 425.
So you burn it.
I'm not an expert, though I have written 2 cookbooks. That seems like a long time for chicken.
Unless you're talking about barbecue, in which case.
Well, no, obviously no, but I mean like 425.
I'm just being an asshole.
Okay.
So we're gonna first try to make this exactly as it's written.
Okay.
Just to see how it works. And then we're gonna try to make a better version.
We're gonna make a better version.
And hopefully
we're
it's
gonna
gonna
juice it up.
It's gonna be better than the rice pudding that we made you last time you were here.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right, what are we
Okay.
doing?
So we're basically
it sounds
just
not complicated.
not at all. Could not ask for simpler. Basically,
All right, we have chicken.
yeah, and it says to dip, quote, the chicken in a quarter cup of oil, which doesn't make any sense. So I'm just gonna what?
Remove the skin.
Oh, I forgot. We got to take off the skin. It says skinless, so it's worse. So I'll peel
Remove
these off.
skin
if you
and
want.
rinse and dry chicken.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
All right. Oh, you're doing a great job
Yeah,
with
I'm gonna rip the
that.
skin off here. Oh, you know what helps is paper towel. A little bit of paper towel here. If you just
Goes
use
a
that,
long way?
it like lets you grip the skin a lot better.
Now, what you want to do is you want to grip the skin from the top down to the bone.
Right, right.
That's the way that it.
Look at my skin thing. Let's get that chicken oil off.
Is there an indentured service that can help me wash my hands? Boom, nailed it. That was referenced before we started filming.
Indentured servant? What the hell did you just call my employees?
No, I didn't. I was just repeating.
I didn't hear me say it
No.
on camera. So let's see. Cornflakes crumbled. Let's crumble them.
Do we do that with our hands?
Oh yeah. Oh, it makes me feel like I'm in control.
Ooh.
I think
Have you
this is
ever
gonna be
hand crumbled these before?
Oh, always.
Yeah?
How do you crumble them? You use food processor or something?
Yeah.
So now, do you salt and pepper before? Why am I following this
taste.
so exactly? It never says to actually apply the salt and pepper, but we're gonna, take a leap of faith and just be like, okay, it's probably now. I mean, I want this to come out right,
Do you?
No, I want this to be as bad as possible so that mine looks as good as possible.
Yeah. Okay.
Into the cornflakes,
Okay.
and we're just gonna
We're just gonna roll.
just roll them in there.
We're just gonna roll the chicken.
All right, that's probably as many as I'm gonna get to stick. This is ridiculous.
But here's the problem. Because they have attributed this to my character, does that mean it is in a way my recipe? Is that, I don't know, am I overthinking
That's
this?
the chicken and the egg situation. We could go on all day. We'll see you in 3/4 of an hour.
See you later.
Bye. So, for our good version, we're obviously going to use more ingredients. This is a totally optional step, but I'm going to buttermilk brine.
Ooh.
So we have 2.5 cups of buttermilk, about a teaspoon of salt, cayenne pepper, probably a 1/4 teaspoon, and this is paprika.
Smoky.
Oh,
Paprika?
Yeah, smoked
Smoky
paprika.
paprika.
That's the
It's not an Italian thing? Paprika?
I don't know.
Paprika.
It sure sounds Italian.
But when I say it, it sure does. Are you a fan of the mini whisk?
Am I?
Yeah?
Does that little guy look familiar to you?
Yeah, he does.
Buy this now for
but what-
pretty cheap. All right, so this mixture, we just pour over the chicken and let it sit for at least 4 hours and up to overnight. Don't want to go too much further than that though, because there's all these enzymes and acid in buttermilk that's gonna make the chicken actually too tender and be kind of mushy if we go too much further.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. All right, so now, here's our chicken. It
Okay.
is-
Now we're gonna put some, let me guess, that's some flour in there.
Nailed it. I might do 1/4 sheets so we don't make too much of a mess.
Needed this prepped.
We got it.
Needed this prepped.
All right, so now we're doing a multi-stage breading.
I like that. I love the multi-stage.
Love anything with stages. Rockets, video games, and this, really. Those are my 3 favorite things.
What about like the theater? Say something
Ooh.
cultured.
Or all the world, because is not all the world a stage, my brother? That didn't work.
All right, I'm gonna put this on this.
Yes, you are. Perfect, yes. Now, we're gonna go flour, egg, cornflakes. Yeah, basically the flour and egg are gonna create like a shell that is gonna protect from, it falling off or falling apart.
Right.
And, it's just basic fried chicken formula, and then we're just amping it up.
With the cornflakes,
Exactly.
so we can get a beauty shot of just chicken covered with flour. Gotta make sure you have that. It's unnecessary. This is an unnecessary beauty shot, but a lot of places, they will decide they want to do a beauty shot of this.
It's only unnecessary until it becomes necessary. If
You can
didn't
tell
wanna use-
already this is gonna be better.
I think so, yeah. I have an inkling. Now we're headed over into the cornflakes.
Cornflakes.
Look at how many are just actually even just sticking to it.
Yeah, that's a better way to do it, I think, than a little vegetable oil. Here, while he's doing that, beauty shot.
Ready? 3,
Yes.
2. They love the plop, Kevin. They love the plop.
I'm just trying to be clear right now. Did you call me Kevin?
Whoops. I was just talking with a Kevin on the phone earlier, and I messed it up.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that was
That's
it.
literally true. Tell me, did Kevin Grush not call me earlier a couple hours ago?
It's true. That's the only reason why he would call you back.
So, heating up the oil. Once it's heated, we can start frying, and we can compare it to whatever comes out of here.
Are we timing it? Did we set a timer?
She's impeccable with keep making sure that we set a timer.
Really?
I have a phone. I use it.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm frying this at, I want to do 350. It's up to almost 375 now, but that's going to be fine. And we're going to do
We
this.
just turn it down?
Nah, well, because when you drop in the chicken, all this is cold, so it's probably
Yes.
going to plunge it like 50 some odd degrees.
Totally.
So when
That's
you-
what I was gonna say.
Exactly. I'm sorry I beat you to it. I always step on your words. And
Now, you know what I think is best is to do it in batches.
get out of my head.
Oh. Yeah, so we'll just do this. And then what happens is when this is done, we do another batch.
See, This is why we have Kevin come here, and I did that on purpose. That time.
Oh, I was going to rip you.
Not today.
So hard. You have Babish everything. Is it good stuff?
Well, I'll tell you, Kevin.
Brian! Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's looking nice.
Yeah, now how long do you fry your chicken?
I mean, it can really vary wildly. I'm probably going to temp one of these before I pull it out because I don't want us to bite into some pink chicken. The dark meat, you really want to get up to 175.
Yeah,
White meat,
okay.
down in 155 to 165 territory.
That's internal temperature too.
You don't want
If you tried to take the exterior temperature,
You're going to have a bad time.
we'd probably already be there.
Oh, see, we're well shy here, 106. Now, what we can do, because it does seem like it's browning pretty quickly, is if it's not up to temp, but the crust looks done, you put it in low oven, 225, 250, and finish it off without browning the crust too much harder.
Yeah.
Which seems like it's gonna be the case because that was pretty low and these are looking pretty done. In fact, I might pull them just for that reason, yeah. Because that looks done, I wanna bite that, but it ain't there.
But it's not quite cooked.
No, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, we're really low. It's 106 at the bone. Maybe we should rethink our breading a little bit while we still have time. So I'm gonna finish these guys off in the oven and then we'll demonstrate some proper technique. And you know what I'm gonna do? Something that I really don't want you to show on camera. I'm gonna take off this breading.
Why are you washing off the chicken?
Well, I'm concerned that the cornflake only breading is browning too fast and we're not gonna be able to finish these in the oil at all or even bring them close. So I just want to demonstrate what kind of different experience we're gonna have if we bread with a mixture of flour and cornflakes.
Now, let me show you how to crack an egg
Actually,
properly.
let's do a bowl just because we can't beat it. We can't beat it in the tray.
By the way, I could have beat it on the tray. No,
You wanna-
stop,
you wanna-
stop,
you wanna
stop.
have a beat
No,
off?
Stop.
You wanna have a beat off, a
No,
tray beat off?
I do not.
Okay, all right, we're back in business.
So this is flour and
Yes, I like having flour as the primary breading because that's where you get classic fried chicken from. That's usually what it is, just flour and an egg. But now see, we got a really great craggly surface that isn't so ready to brown because it's covered in flour. Oh, here's our cornflake chicken, straight from the cookbook.
wow, there it is. And beauty shot.
Well, you want to have a beat off? Here, let's make sure all the black's facing camera.
Vampires love that.
Because it's blood. It is hemoglobin, I believe, that is black in there.
Did you
So-
say hemoglobin to sound smart?
I think it's what it is.
Okay.
But yes, I did. Oh, what timing!
Oh.
We gotta let these cool for a minute. Like this is a complete seal, so it's full of juices, and they're going to be lava hot. Here's the other chicken for comparison.
And now, to be transparent, this is the same batch of chicken.
Yes.
And this just seems plump and juicy, and this seems like something that died in the yard.
Yeah,
Okay.
look at the damn difference that just
Wow.
a little bit of time makes. I mean,
Not even
cornflake
that
chicken.
much time.
Yeah, no, I mean, it makes a bigger mess, and it like, I understand people have long days, they come home, they want to make something easy. This is very easy.
No, this is not. You can't do this.
Okay, yeah, don't do that. I don't know.
Don't do that.
right,
Don't do this.
All right, well, let's try it out. I think these are going to be cool enough to.
You do?
Yeah.
Last time it was really hot. I remember.
No, they're just toasty.
You're fine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He has an exceptional.
Wow!
He can bite hot things. More than others.
So uncomfortable. I'm so uncomfortable. I'm so uncomfortable.
Okay.
It looks like hell and it tastes okay. Like, it's not terrible, but it's also like cafeteria
It
food.
doesn't taste like much though, right?
No, it just tastes like chicken with salt and pepper and cornflakes, because that's really all it is. And I know what Kendall was trying to say. I do have an exceptional mouth for heat. I can eat very hot foods and I'm fine. So I'm going to demonstrate that right now.
Oh my God, that's gonna be really hot. Holy God.
That's
Is everybody, can you get that? Do you see that smoking?
I can't feel a thing. I ate nothing but Sour Patch Kids for 9 years when I was growing up.
Wow. All right, I'm done with this.
You're gonna notice how much juicier this chicken is. Like, it is significantly more flavorful and more liquidous because of the brine.
Oh, come on, no. This is way different. Wow. It has flavor,
And you taste it.
period.
And it really tastes like cornflakes in a way that one didn't somehow.
Okay. It was a little hot, but it was really good.
Now that that's done, we can say definitively that you can make great cornflake chicken, and maybe
Okay.
just don't follow the Twilight recipe.
Don't do it.
And all respect to fandom, so I'm not on this cookbook, but this recipe.
I mean, to be fair, I do have to say, to be fair, this recipe was only in there because of me.
Yeah.
This is a problem for me, I feel like.
No. You're not responsible for the interpretation.
Okay.
You know, like Stephanie Meyer is not responsible for whatever is going on here.
Right. Can't.
There you go.
Can't.
Yeah, we have to draw the line. We're entertainers.
Litigation purposes.
Well, we tried out the Twilight Cookbook. What I can't wait to try out is some more recipes from the Seriously Good Barbecue Cookbook, for which I was lucky enough to be able to write the foreword. It's available now. It's on Amazon. It's in stores. Go check it out.
Dude, thank you so much.
Brian, thank you so
Yes.
much. Always a pleasure.
Yes.
What a blast. And let's get you to the
He's
airport.
nicer than he seems.
Thanks again to Squarespace for sponsoring today's episode. From websites to online stores to domains to analytics, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform for you to build your online presence. All of my websites over the years have been with Squarespace, and I'm excited to share the new one, babi.sh. We were able to use Squarespace's website builder and custom integrations to create a site that provides a powerful cooking experience. If you want to try Squarespace for yourself, you can start your free trial today by visiting squarespace.com/Babish to get 10% off your first purchase.